Okay, so I wanted to share my new consultant systems. You can tweak them however you want. I did create a Dropbox link so that you can literally just go and like grab all of the documents. And I tried to make sure it was super organized so that it didn't confuse you. So first things first, I am going to tell you what you need, okay? You're going to need Avery labels. And it's the 22805, okay? There's 24 on a sheet. Just order it. You can order them on Amazon if you want to. The other thing you're gonna need is about 7 of these little organizers. You can get these at the Dollar Tree for $1 and get all the colors that you want or whatever. Now there are like colorful envelopes that are long on Amazon, but I have been going to Walmart and they have their size A6, A as an apple, 6. They're like invitation size and they're colorful. And the best part is that they have the sticky tab to close, so it makes it a little easier on you. Okay, now if you order these from Amazon, you have to do like washi tape to close them, so they're a little bit more annoying, but the ones from Walmart I found are also cheaper. So I think you're paying like $4.88, maybe $5, depending on your zip code, with taxes. So, and you're getting about 50 per box, okay? So you can order them online on Amazon or Walmart.com if you want. Okay, so 7 of these. Okay, so here is why, and I'm gonna take you for a little tour. Okay, so I have set up, and it's just to make it easy, okay, to grab, make, and go, okay? So I have a shelf where this is my step 2 folder. I will be sharing this with y'all as well. These are our pearls. These are our golden girls, and then we have month 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the Great Start program, okay? So it just kind of keeps everything separated, and it's labeled with the same labels you put on the envelopes. And so I'm gonna kind of walk you through that. Okay, so let me grab one of each, and I'm gonna take you through all of it. Let's see. They are all labeled. I am still running out some of these longer ones, so you're gonna see both of the long and the small. But I just want you to see each item and what's inside, okay? Okay, so I have a checklist that helps me keep up with all of this because I'm a mom of a toddler, currently pregnant with our next one. I have to tell you that I delegate all of this. The only thing that I don't delegate is actually filling out the numbers. And so I think that's kind of important for the director to do. I've looked into virtual assistants. Nobody tracks the Great Start program and mails them something. They'll track STAR and things like that, but not the Great Start program. And I don't think it's going anywhere. So it's a huge profit, and also it'll help a lot towards Unit Club, whichever one you're working for, because all the free product that they get in their Great Start program counts towards your Unit Club. So, first things first, okay? Let's say she's just signed up. Within 1 to 2 days, okay? And this is all on your tracker. 1 to 2 days, you're gonna mail her a welcome to the family envelope, okay? And on the Dropbox link, it has welcome to the family, and it literally has the documents inside of that folder, okay? So inside of this is 2 sheets of paper that are printed front and back, okay? So first thing, it is a welcome letter. You can literally take mine and copycat it, like that's totally fine. But it is based around me and my unit and our goal, so tweak that, okay? But the back side of it has the Great Start, welcome to the family letter, and it's going to explain how she has a deadline. So I always write right up under number 1, it says, setting yourself up with a profit level inventory that will support the goals you have for your business. Your director will walk you through your inventory options. So I always put deadline and right up under it, and it says, you know, her 15-day deadline, okay? Because that's where she's gonna maximize the most product. And number 2 talks about her ready, set, keep selling. And number 3 talks about her team building portion of the Great Start program, okay? And then, so I write 2 things on this document, okay, when I mail it. Her 15-day deadline, and then at the bottom, I put her 4-month deadline, okay? Her Great Start period ends, all right? So they always get this. And then 21-day booking system with scripts, okay? So that is inside of her welcome envelope, all right? Put this back in here. So literally you fill out those 2 things, you put those 2 dates on there, and you literally seal it, put her address on the front, and mail it, okay? 1 to 2 days after she's signed up. Okay, next. So I've mailed the welcome letter. I have a video that just welcomes her and just says, hey, like, I'm so excited to work with you. This business has rocked my world, whatever. So I text her my little quick 10-second video, okay? And then I ask her, when can we chat and go over your business options? And schedule your first party and things like that. And she'll send me some times and dates, and we, you know, get that scheduled. And then after she has scheduled that meeting with me, I message her my inventory video for her to watch. I personally use Holly Lowe's inventory video where she goes over a chart. It's so simple and awesome. It's 20 minutes. Okay, so the next thing to do, within 2 to 3 days of the agreement going in, you're hoping to get that step 2 done, right? So sometimes they're longer, you know how people are, but the goal is 2 to 3 days, okay? So then I do a step 2, and my step 2 comes in a pink folder. I buy these in bulk from Target. They will have pink folders. I don't want prongs or anything. I just want a simple pink folder. And I usually grab these out of the school section, and I think I paid 25 or 50 cents a piece. So it's really awesome. It's not paper. Paper folders tend to fall apart really fast, and the girls will throw them away, whereas this is plastic. So I guess it doesn't really matter, but it matters to me. So okay, so there is a label on the front, okay, and this is just your average address label, so don't feel like you've got to have a specific kind. I think it'll work for anything of the address labels. Okay, so it says, welcome to Mary Kay, set me up for success folder, okay? And I tell her when we sit down, like, I'm here to set you up for success. I want you to know all your business options, but everything in this folder is optional, but I will tell you, like, if you do it, it'll really set you up for success, okay? So inside, I have a left pocket and I have a right pocket. At her step 2, I go over everything in the left pocket. And then in a second, I'm going to talk about step 3, and I go over everything in the right pocket, okay? So step 2, our main goals, okay, and you can look at all these documents later, but main goals for the step 2 is to schedule her party, have her inventory decision done and ordered, okay? And we're going to schedule her step 3. Yeah, I'm going to have 2 meetings with her, okay? So the step 3, okay, is during her first week as a consultant. So it can be, you know, a week after we've done her, you know, I usually try to do the step 3 before the debut, but if it happens after, it's not a big deal. Just meet with her. Our goal at the step 3, okay. So step 3, she's going to go over her team building flyer. Okay, this is the company promo flyer. We're gonna go over team building, Great Start team building. That's it. Okay, so my goal is to literally book 5 shares with her. So I have a script in here attached to the pearls. Okay, so she'll get a Pearls of Sharing flyer, and there's a script attached. Okay, so if she hasn't even started on this, now it's in her folder, so some women already go ahead and work on it. But if for some reason she hasn't, you're literally gonna sit there with her and help her like book people for Pearls of Sharing calls, okay? So I have had some really strong consultants that are like, I'm not doing that. And I'm like, okay, all right, well, we're done then, you know? And I literally, during the time that she is making her calls for Pearls of Sharing, I take it as a booking opportunity for myself. So it's a working appointment, okay? So if she has started on her pearls, you can also, I do Golden Girls promo after pearls. I felt like women stopped team building. They had earned their pearls, you know, maybe got a new recruit, and she's done, and she stops, okay? So this is a way to keep her going, okay? The Golden Girl program. So, anyway, so probably before I even meet with her, you're probably gonna think some of this is a little repetitive, so this is an important pink folder, okay? But I also, within her first month, mail her a pearls, all girls love pearls, envelope, and it has 2 of the same documents that are in her pink folder, but I really want to be in her face about this team building promo, okay? Because it's a big deal. First of all, she gets a qualified recruit. Not only does she get $50 bonus and her commission, okay, but here's the other part. She gets 2 bundles of product, 2, and they're each valued at least $100. So that's 200 retail towards your unit club. Like, for every qualified recruit she gets during her Great Start program. So you need to be in her face about it. Okay, I feel like there's not enough communication with our Great Start people, so this is so huge. So I mail her Pearls of Sharing and her Great Start thing again, and so that goes out within her first month, okay? We talked about it in person, we booked on it. She's still gonna get another thing in the mail from me, okay? Okay, month 2. Okay, so not month 1 is the month she signs. Month 2 is her second Ready, Set, Keep selling, okay? So it literally says Great Start month 2 on the sticker. Okay. So 2, 3, and 4, almost the same items in her envelope, but the little letter is different, okay? So there's gonna be a little postcard in here that says, it's different for each month, but congratulations on starting your business last month, okay? Blah, 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 your Great Start program. You literally write her deadline right here for her Great Start program, okay? There is going to be a miniature Ready, Set, Keep selling flyer. Isn't that so cute? You literally print it front and back and then tri-fold it, okay? Or you don't, you get your assistant to. Okay, there is another, this is all from Wendy's Pick Collages that I just printed and like inserted in envelopes, okay? So you're gonna put her deadline again on that. She's gonna get this to talk about downloading the Great Start app, and then you're gonna put her amount towards her next bundle. So for example, if she came in and she only did a $225, she is now $375 wholesale away from earning a bundle, okay? Which then can get her qualified, and she'll count for all the promotions for that, okay? So that's month 2, all right? And, okay, month 3, she gets another postcard, except for this one says, you are in the second to last month of your Great Start period. Okay, so it's just, you put her deadline. So let me just give you the gist of what you're gonna write down. 1 deadline, 2 deadline, amount towards her bundle. Does that make sense? So it's gonna have the same stuff in her face. Do you guys understand like how many times people need to see something before they really get it? Okay, so I literally mail the same thing over and over and over. The difference is her time, right? Because it decreases on time. And if she's ordering, then it's gonna decrease on that, okay? All right, and then the final month, same thing again. Hold on, baby girl. She's in her crate. So month 4, same thing again. She just has a different postcard that says this is her final and last month. She's gonna get the Ready, Set, Keep Selling brochure. You're gonna put her deadline, app, total, okay? All in the same, so they're all small. I think it's so cute when you mail small stuff to people. Like it's just mini and cute, so I like it. Okay, last envelope. If she has finished her pearls, okay, then I'm gonna mail her, or even if she's done her earrings and her bracelet but not yet gotten a new team member, okay, she's gonna get this in the mail, okay? So what comes on here is team building flyer again, and this can go out at any point in time, okay? It literally says if she has finished her pearls, mail this, okay? So team building flyer again, and then this has the gold jewelry that I do, and these are all found on Amazon, these little pieces. But she gets a piece of gold jewelry for every 5 shares that she does, and then the ring if she gets 3 new recruits, okay? Pearls and Golden Girls cannot be combined, okay? So what that means is if she did 6 sharing appointments, she earned her pearl earrings and her pearl bracelet, okay? And so then after 6, she starts counting for these. So it starts, this is like a little tracker over here for her to keep up with that, okay? It does have my email on here, so make sure you put a label or something, whatever makes you happy. You can probably create a text box and cover it up and put your own. But it's your gold jewelry set tracking sheet, okay? So she gets this in the mail with her team building flyer. Now, if she is out of her Great Start period, but she just finished her pearls, no big deal. Send her this without the flyer, okay? So that's the Golden Girl, be a Golden Girl envelope. Okay, so on the last thing, and then we'll be done. So I keep track of, did she get qualified? Did she do a star order, or is she on target for star or whatever? I just kind of like to keep up with that. And has she done her pearls, okay? So this has like check boxes for everything. You're also able to put her dates right here so that you don't have to constantly look up her, what's it called? Her numbers. Like you can print out a report if you want to. The other thing that makes my life a little easier that I wanted to tell you guys about, I have a binder that has Avery labels of all of my consultants with their addresses. So we're not constantly writing their name and address. We just print out labels and keep them in a binder alphabetically. This checklist helps me keep up with it. I keep them in a folder, but if you're a girl who wants like an alphabetical binder, like whatever makes your brain happy. So this is a super simple system once you get it set up, okay? So I do want to tell you my assistant, I have an office that's at home, so I'm not like, in that actual office setting. So my assistant, most of the time, I print off everything she needs, and I have everything labeled in like a little file folder so that she can go and make these envelopes. Now, she's still been with me. She's been with me for over a year, and she does a really good job, but sometimes she forgets exactly what goes in the envelopes. So once I've made at least one of each, I will take these and give her examples and stick them in here, okay? So I print all the documents, like 25 or more of each. She cuts everything, puts them in the envelopes, labels them. She'll bring them back to my house and put them in their little caddy, okay? And she does the same thing for my folders too. So I don't really touch any of this other than the first initial setup, okay? So that I can show her what I want. And then I also, I print, but I can print from my phone laying in the bed. I do personally like to go and look at the report and write the numbers down because I feel like that's a very important number and I don't want it to get messed up. So that's the only piece that I really touch on this. I will write the girl's name on the front and she will find the label it, and mail it. So she does a lot of this for me. Anyways, so that is my new consultant systems, and I hope it helped you. I know it seems like a lot, but it's so worth your time setting up because you're leaving a lot of money on the table. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.